Could this app be the best way to keep scoring in 2020, the best way to lower your scores in 2020, and potentially the safest way to keep scoring in 2020? 18 birdies. Let's do it, and let's do it now.
Coming in, yeah, flex, I just wanna win, yeah, LABB who we running with, yeah, 2, 2, 3, 3, I'm on 10 again, yeah, state your name, big dope on flame, I just switched the lanes, damn he did it again, I just flipped the pain, stripping and dipping in bass, slab on.
Hi everyone, James Robinson here. Guys, first things first, I'd like to warmly welcome you all back to the channel. I hope you're all safe, I hope you're all incredibly well, I hope you're all enjoying getting back out on the golf course. In today's video, we are checking out the app 18 Birdies, and I've partnered up with the guys at 18 Birdies to show you how this could be the best app to keep your score, the best app to potentially lower your score, and maybe in 2020 the safest app to keep your score. So as you can see here guys, we are on the 5th hole at Woolley Park Golf Club. I've played the first 4 holes in level par, par in the first, bogey in the second, par in the third, and birdieing the fourth. We stand here at level par. And today we're not only going to use the GPS system in the 18 Birdies app, but we're also going to use the scoring system, the stats system, and see if I can use this to improve my game. So looking at this, if I hit driver, I should be able to carry those bunkers on the left hand side, and that should leave me with a pitching wedge in. So that's exactly what we're going to do. Now I must admit guys, I haven't been using a GPS system for the last few weeks because of one reason or another, and I've really missed it. My scores have reflected it as well. So let's see today if I can keep my scores, keep my stats. I'm going to show you an 18-hole statistical score, try saying that quickly, of my round, and that one's going to help. T-peg. So as you can see here guys, we've carried the bunkers nicely. I'm going to get out of the way of the greenkeepers this morning, head to the back 9 to do the filming because we've come out mega early. How far are we left in? One thing I love about this app is it automatically shows you where you are. We've got 60 yards to the front, we've got 72 yards to the middle. That's pretty much where it is. 72 yards. See if we can make a birdie. And all I'm really thinking here is greens in reg. We'll take that. So pretty much the only thing that this app doesn't help you with is green reading, which unfortunately for me at the moment hasn't been the best. Let's see if we can try and capitalise here and make birdie, or hopefully even just make par. Par. Right, so pretty disappointing par there guys on the 5th hole, but we're still level par for the day. Now a couple of things which I really like about this app, as I mentioned earlier, I like how it auto sets, it automatically finds your location so you're not faffing about, it gives you a yardage pretty quickly. And then if you go on the premium section, you can keep your score, you can keep your stats, and that's exactly what kind of this whole video is about. If you want a free trial for the 18 Birdies app premium section, where the list of benefits include Caddy Plus, AI Coach, Advanced Stats, Live Weather Mapping, Tee Shot Planner, Blind Shot Compass, and many more, they're all down here now, then there is a link below for a free 7-day trial. You will need to cancel it after the 7 days if you don't want to pay for the subscription. See what you think. The guys have sorted me out with the premium, and to be honest, I'm really enjoying it. Let's see what we can do on this 6th hole. Enter score for the 5th. And I'm going to be brutally honest with myself here. It was a par, but it was a missed fairway, left, only just. It was a green in regulation, and it was 2 putts. Moved straight on to the 6th hole, and it's actually giving me here a little bit of a recommendation on how to play the hole. I'm guessing the more and more I use this app, the more it'll kind of err towards what I should be doing, how far my clubs are going. We are going to do more videos on this. We're going to do a video on the artificial intelligence coach, or the AI coach, and we're also going to do some more on the Caddy Plus system, which is what we're using here. So if I hit a 219 yard shot, that leaves me 205 yards, or I could hit driver 272. We're only here once, aren't we? So it's going to need a bit of a draw. Oh, I think that's going to be good. I think that's going to be good. Yes, please. So pretty unorthodox follow through there. You have got to play a big kind of draw / nap hook to get around this corner. Pretty happy with that, guys. As you all know, it's imperative to me that you're a part of my videos. By that I mean I want you to hit those comments below. So in today's video I want you to tell me, first of all, do you keep your stats? Do you work on your stats? Is that how you improve your game? Because for me it's a massive factor in improving your game. So many people come to me for lessons, and if they used an app like this it would make my job so much easier to help them improve their game in facets that are definitely going to improve the scores, lower the handicap, help them win competitions. And it'd also just give you guys more of an idea on what you can work on in your own spare time if you're taking lessons. Also, who's taking lessons? Hand up if you're taking lessons. I probably need to take lessons anyway. So you can see there, just short right. So guys, just short right here, we've caught the greenkeepers up again. I'm going to get out of their way on this next hole, but you can see there that having a little plan of the hole, having a map of the hole has definitely helped me and given me a little bit more confidence. Sit, sit, sit. Oh, I mean, it's a green in reg, but it's not great, is it? It's not great. Let's see if we can give this birdie putt a go. Another par. Right guys, so you join us just by the 9th tee. So this seems like a pretty decent place to take a look at the stats so far. And looking at it, we've got through 8 holes, 31 strokes, as you can see here, -1. So actually really happy with that. Let's play this 9th hole, we'll get back to that. Really easy to kind of jump from looking at your stats to back on the hole. We've got 170 yards, the flag is at the back, into the wind. So for me so far today, I've actually struck the ball very well. The one thing that's letting me down a little bit is actually the club that's been rescuing me so often so far this year, the putter. 2 putts, 2 putts, 2 putts, 2 putts, 2 putts, which is fine, but it's not. Anyway, right, 170. I'm gonna go 5 iron, I think. Up into that wind. Oh, this could be very good if it's there. Go, go. Oh, it is as well. It is as well. Getting excited for my stats. It's another green in reg. And you see, that's one of the things which you probably noticed the jumpers come off as well, because it's got about 10 degrees warmer in the last half hour. But for me, one of the big things I enjoy about using this and using the stats, especially when I'm out here playing by myself, filming by myself, you can play a game by yourself. You can try and beat yourself, beat your fairway scores, beat how many greens you've had in regulation. Last time I had 31 putts, this time I want to try and get 30 putts. And all that just makes you score kind of, you don't think about your score as much, and then from there you obviously build a score and probably score better. So yeah, really enjoyed that shot. Committed to it, knowing the yardage, and we're there for 1. Now, one of the things which this app doesn't give you is the slope elevation, the kind of slope yardage, which obviously you can't use in competition anyway, but some devices will offer it, and it might help you if you're playing a golf course that you've maybe not played before and it's a bit hilly. Come on, birdie time. Go, go, go. Oh, what? Oh, how has that not gone in? Well, if we look at the positives, that's quite a good front 9 actually. I'm going to battle on for this back 9, and I'll see you in a couple of holes' time. Right guys, you now join me on the 16th hole, and it's fair to say that so far it has been an eventful round. We've had out of bounds balls, we've had 4 left, we've had 3 put, we've pretty much everything. So let's take a look at the stats so far. I found a little bench here actually, so I'm just going to take a chill for a second. So far in 15 holes we've had 61 shots, which is 2 over par. Is it 2 over par? I didn't realise I was 2 over par. We've had 7 fairways hit, 9 greens in reg, and 27 putts. 1 chip, 1 greenside bunker and 1 penalty shot for the out of bounds. So, I mean, it's not terrible reading, but it's not great. But you see, by knowing my stats even mid-round, it kind of gives me a little bit of a scope to say, well, James, don't worry about hitting this fairway at 278 yards, leaving yourself 135 yards left in, because you've been hitting fairways, you've been driving pretty well, apart from the one. I'm glad the camera wasn't rolling, because you've all have chuckled. I chuckled inside a little bit as well. But then when you get to the green, take a little bit more time on your putts. You haven't been holding putts, you haven't been getting the lines, your pace has been not great. So you can start to kind of weigh up why your round isn't maybe going the way you want it to mid-round, pay a little bit more attention on the facets of the game that you're struggling with that day, and we'll see what happens on these last 3 holes, because you're going to stay with me for the whole time. If you want to, you don't have to, like, I'm not forcing you to. You know what, guys, comment below if you've got this far. Why not? Why not? Come on, we need come on, level pars. 2 birdies would be nice on these last 3. Oh, that's the best drive I've hit in a long time. Yes, please. Love golf. Love golf. So guys, earlier on in this video, I mentioned about this app potentially being the best way to score, the best way to lower your scores by checking your stats, and also the safest way to score. So by safest way to score, obviously at the moment with what's going on in the world, I don't know if I can mention the name or not and the video still go live, but basically we're all sanitizing our hands about 15 million times a day. We're not touching maybe scorecards, pencils, things that other people are passing to us. So is this the way forward? Digitally put your scorecard in, load it up to whatever website it needs to be loaded up to, and then Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt, you've not caught it. All right. And you see, guys, this is where you can start to get real picky with yourself, because I absolutely smashed that drive. It was definitely the best of the day. It was probably one of the best I've hit since lockdown. But we're just off the fairway, so you've got to be honest with yourself. You've got to take your stats as they are and then hopefully work on them. One thing which I've found really, really good, and it was good the first time I reviewed this app as well, is the GPS system. The GPS system you don't need the premium membership for. I mean, the premium does unlock a little bit more and things like that. It is very, very good. So it's telling me I've got 86 to the front, 102 to the middle. I can see that flag is in the middle. So basically I've got 102. And all you really want to do here is avoid that massive, massive, massive bunker. Come on. So I'm focusing on at least getting a green in reg, then hopefully a birdie chance. Where's this wind come from? Oh no. And all you really want to do here is avoid that massive, massive, massive bunker. No, 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 no. No! So you all remember me saying I want to avoid that bunker there. That one that's focusing now, kind of. That one. Yeah, we're in it. That is like potentially the worst bunker you can ever go in. Oh no, look at this. Right then. Oh. Now this could be the best sand save of the career so far, potentially, I think. Right, you know that your putting hasn't been great today. You know it hasn't. You know that because of the stats. Does that put you in a worse frame of mind? Or does it make you feel like you're due some? I honestly feel like I'm due some to drop. Got it, that's a great par. If I do say so myself, that's a great par. I mean, not a great par in so much that I had 100 yards left in with a sand wedge to a birdieable flag, but a great par as in we all saw where that was. I'll tell you what guys, that felt like a great drive and I can't help but think I've gotten away with it again. We are on the brink of the water hazard there. On the brink. Well, when I said we'd just gotten away with it, I wasn't actually joking. This isn't lying very nice, but in today's wind that's picked up on the back nine, this is becoming a bit of a challenge. Right, how far have we got? Check the app. Must say as well, the battery on my phone's doing okay for this as well. You can see that obviously I'm 16, 17 holes in and the battery's still nearly full and it's telling me I've got 137 to the front, 150 to the middle, into a bit of wind from a bad lie. We're 2 over with 2 to play. I'm going to punch a 7. Kick left, left, go a little. Could be another missed green. Well, I wish I'd have filmed it earlier on when I had a few birdies, but this is what it is. So guys, I'm going to finish off this round fairly quickly. I'm going to show you every shot going in, then we're going to have a sit down, we're going to talk about the stats, going to talk about how I can hopefully use those stats to improve my golf moving forward. Then make sure you take a look out for the next videos coming with the guys from 18 Birdies, looking at the AI coach and also looking at the Caddy Plus. I've always wanted my own caddy. Chris never did it. Come on, could do with this going in. Maybe. Maybe. Go! Ah. That would have been nice. That would have been nice. We'll take our time and put it. Right, we need eagle down the last. Got to say, I have really enjoyed keeping these stats, thinking about the stats rather than just playing. And I definitely think you could have a bit of a game amongst your friends, amongst yourselves. Play a game, 5 points for fairways hit, 10 points for greens hit, 50 points for lowest total putts. You could have a great game, couldn't you? Great game. I mean, in fairness, you could do that anyway, but I very much, I wouldn't trust my mates unless you're keeping score. Not Foxy, not Chris, not Spriggsy. Maybe Spriggsy, maybe Spriggsy. The app says that's a deep drive. Right, so 18th hole, and once again, what I thought was a fantastic drive, I've missed another, only just, but we're going to have to be pretty truthful and honest in the stats. That's one thing I would say, guys. I'm not saying you wouldn't be truthful, I'm not saying you wouldn't be honest in your stats if you're sharing them with your mates, if you're sharing them in WhatsApp groups, if you're sharing them on Facebook, but if you are that guy who puts loads of 300-yard drives in and hits every fairway and had 7 putts and shot 56, you're only really kidding yourself, because when you play with your friends, they will know. What have we got left in here? We've got 142 to the middle. The wind is into, because we're going that way, and the flag is at the front. Balls above feet. So I'm kind of checking everything here. It means a lot, obviously. This goes in and we've shot level par from 142 yards. I'm going to hit, I'm going to try and punch an 8 iron. Not that any of you really care that much, but come on. Turn, turn, turn. This is going to be good. Please be good, don't be long. Oh, I'm all over that. I am all over that. Potentially the first good shot I've played on camera, I think, today. So guys, that is a nice greening reg to finish on what is now a blustery 18th hole. Let's get up there, let's hopefully finish it off, if not tap in for par. Then we're going to jump in the office, I'm going to talk you through these stats, talk you how I feel about them, how I feel like I've played, and then how I can improve. That's getting closer and closer as I walk up here. I think it's about 6 feet. Making the lovely walk up to the clubhouse here at Woolley Park Golf Club. I can just see that ball now come in. Really happy with that as a shot to the 18th. Hopefully there was someone watching. Not one person, not one for that. Better repair this as well, or John Boy won't be very happy with me. It could have been level par, couldn't it? No, it couldn't. Right, this isn't as easy as it looks. And this has been interesting for me, because as you all know, very rarely do I even bother keeping score. It just isn't something that I really play for. It's not something that interests me too much. But this for 1 over par, to not get 0.1 back on the handicap, make the buffer zone, I think, maybe. What a swinger, what a flag position this is they've given us. Come on, come on. You're due one, you're due another one. Turn, 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 got it. Oh, look how far that's gone past as well. You didn't want to leave yourself this one. I'll tell you that for nothing. Par. That's a par. That's 2 over par. But how have we done with the stats? Well guys, that is a par to finish on. Honestly thought I'd got that there. I don't know why I'm putting it on the floor. I'll probably leave it there, put it in the bag. Let's put that score in there. So enter score, it was a 4. It wasn't a fairway hit, it was left as we know. It was a green in reg and it was 2 putts. No penalty shots, finish hole, finish round. Now let's get back in the office. Let's take a look at what we've scored and also the stats. Right then guys, so I had the typical golfer's drive home.
Stay alert.
Can all relate to that, can't we? So let's take a look at these stats now from today's round at Woolley Park Golf Club. We can look at these stats now. 73 shots, which is a par 71. Net 73 because we don't have a handicap, obviously. Score distribution. So we had 11 pars. We had 1 double bogey or worse, which was the double bogey with the lost ball. It was actually quite a good double bogey. We didn't get it on camera, but that's probably for the best. 3 birdies and 3 bogeys. So really looking at it as a whole, as you all know, I don't often kind of record 18 holes. I don't often record 18 hole scores, but I quite enjoyed that. 2 over par. I feel like the wind got up at the end. It made maybe a couple of birdies in the last few holes a little bit more difficult than it could have been. A couple of a really good bunker shot on 17 and a good putt. So it could have been worse. It could have been better. What about the actual stats? This is where I feel like I can try and improve my game. So greens in reg, 62%. Not bad. I think tour average is probably kind of like 80-ish%. So obviously if you put a tour player with 62.5% greens in reg, they're going to have a lot less putts, because that's what I honestly feel like has let me down today. So let's have a look at the putts. So looking at the putts, I had 31 putts, 1.7 putts per hole. That's not bad. I would expect to kind of hole more. I feel like, because obviously I've missed quite a few greens, that is a little bit lower and things like that. No chip-ins today. That can kind of throw the stats a little bit as well. Up and downs 50% of the time, sand saves 50% of the time. So all in all guys there, pretty happy with my lot today. Could have been better, could have been worse, as I've said. Lots and lots to work on. I definitely think that knowing your stats in your round can help. It depends entirely what kind of golfer you are, depends what kind of person you are. For me, it helped me. It kind of made me almost believe that I was owed a few putts to drop. I don't know if that makes sense. It makes sense to me. If you read maybe Bob Rotella or a few other books, you'll know that all you can do is play the best putt you can, and then eventually they will start dropping for you. You may get frustrated with putts thinking, I'm not going to hole anything today. Then guess what you're going to do on the last few holes? You're not going to hole anything. Would have loved that last birdie putt to drop. Unfortunately, it didn't. Very, very enjoyable. Huge thanks to the guys at 18 Birdies. I've partnered up with them for a few videos, so there's going to be a few more videos coming. Guys, if you do want to do that trial for 18 Birdies Premium, then remember, the link is below. That will get you a week's free premium, so you can have a go that you can try it if you like it. Keep going with it. Brilliant. Hopefully use that to hone your game, improve your golf, take your statistics. If not, then you've not lost anything. You can just kind of cut that off. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you have enjoyed that, smash smash that like button below. Subscribe if you haven't already. Comment below, do you take your stats and what are they? And let me know if you want me to see me actually play 18 holes, because I've quite enjoyed that actually. So apart from that, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.